Comment section, is this the best complete wingback on the game? Because he might just well be, and how is he this cheap, by the way? £5 million, unbelievable. In my opinion, viewers, he is probably the best well-rounded complete wingback. Now, in the last episode, I've shown you a little bit of transparency right at the end of the video. This is the reason why you need to stay to the end of the video, about all of the different graphs and analytics of the channel. Basically, YouTube is only pushing my videos out to people who have watched them before and not so much any new people, which they used to before the hijacking. This time round is a little graph to show you that how many of you who are still watching these videos are not subscribed. Viewers, I have dreams of hitting 20k subscribers by the time I hit 29 years of age in July, and at this rate we're not going to hit it unless you guys smash the subscribe button. So if you haven't done so already, please do let me know down in the comments. I want to thank you all personally for helping me get to that goal. Okay, down to the player though. Is this the best complete wingback on the game? His name is Riccardo Calafiori. A lot of people have mentioned him before when we have spoken about a wingback in the past, especially on that left hand side, and pretty much every single one that we have done so far, this guy has come up. And I've held him off until now, and I can't hold him off any longer because I genuinely think he might be the best complete wingback Wonderkid on the game anyway. And he's only 18 at the start of the game. Now, he is very well-rounded. You can see his attributes here, so well-rounded, and a lot of them are fixed as well. You won't have any problems looking at a different player on your game to mine. His ambition is 13, his professionalism is 13, his consistency is 11, and his determination is fixed at 14 as well. So there's a lot to love about this guy straight off the bat. He's 6'1", he's 18. He's plays for Roma though, which you would think if you were a big club, they probably charge you a lot of money. However, that's not the case. If we take a look here, £5 million for this player. That's pocket money. That is actually pocket money. And yet this guy will come to your club, probably at PSG, because they don't actually have the best left back in the world in Wonderkid. I'd play this guy. I'd play him because I know how good he can actually be. He has the potential range of up to 170, meaning that if he does reach that, he would be one of the best left backs in the world. And we're going to see him at that point at some part of this simulation. But for now, in 3 years' time, we're going to keep him at Roma. So we're not going to move him yet. We're going to keep him at Roma in the Serie A and see how he does. 3 years. Let's go. Now, the year is 2023. Roma have finished 4th in the league, but the most important thing is the most assists and the highest average rating goes to Calafiori. We're going to take a look at the tactic we are using first and foremost. We are playing a standard burning hammer tactic with him complete wingback on attack role. This is him, natural progression. 21 years of age now. He's fantastic, isn't he? He's absolutely amazing. We've given the player trait of gets forward whenever possible. That's great for an attacking wingback. He has 14 crossing, good dribbling, great first touch. Going forward, he's phenomenal, really. He can even hit a long shot, good passing, tackling. This is what you need, really. A very well-rounded player's mental attributes, although only one of them is green, a lot of them are 14s. They're almost there or thereabout, and we're nowhere near his maximum potential yet. Nowhere near the 170 mark. His physical attributes are also so well-rounded. Everything is 13 or above. We've got a couple of 15s in there and 16 for stamina, which is obviously great because he has 15 natural fitness. He can bomb up and down the wing as much as you possibly like. You can have him as the sole person on that left-hand side and still give him the ball all the time, and he won't get too tired and you won't have to sub him out. I think the most impressive thing is actually his graph and how that is so well-rounded as well. There isn't really a weakness in this guy's game. On his history then, we can see that he has actually had some 3 fantastic years playing for Roma in the Serie A. 20 assists in his second season being the highlight here. A 7.48 average rating. 10 player of the matches for a fullback. A 24 assists across the whole season. So he's doing very well in Italy. But it is time to move him on. He needs to be winning trophies in my opinion. And he's not going to do that at this Roma club unless we focus on signing more players around him. The Serie A just has too many really good teams and too many players at other clubs to be doing that without focusing too much on the rest of the team. So we're going to move him on, but where are we going to go? Now, 3 years later, we land in France and with Lyon. Now, we haven't won the league with Lyon. Paris Saint-Germain obviously doing the business there. Calafiori, though, again, the most assists and the highest average rating for his club. Moussa Dembele there, 44 goals. I wonder how many of them were assisted by Ricardo. So let's take a look at the young man now. He was now 24 years of age and now worth £53 million. Huge money there for a wingback, especially when you've only paid £5 million for him. This is not him at his maximum either yet, viewers, so you might get this on your save. If you haven't got him at 170, this could still be what he looks like for you. We've given a lot more player traits as well, really to suit his technical and physical attributes. But it's where his mentals are at where I think this guy is most impressive. Yes, he has good pace and good stamina, but how many fullbacks do you see with anticipation of 17, composure of 16, decision making of 16, even off the ball, which is an attacking attribute, of 15? How he makes runs off the ball. And that's because this guy can also play left midfield if you really needed him to. He can be a very good attacking winger or defensive winger if you needed him to be. Vision of 15 as well, work rate of 16. Like I mentioned, I mean, he's so well rounded, it's scary to be honest. If we take a look at his history then and see how he's been getting on in France, his first season there after a £25 million move was not the best, but it certainly is impressive still. 2 goals, 10 assists, 10 player of the matches, 7.51 average rating. If that's the highest that this guy does, already he's impressive. However, the second season we double the assists and add one. We have 21 assists, 15 player of the matches, a 7.72 average rating, the highest of this simulation so far. And finally, this season, 2 goals, 23 assists, 2 more again, 10 player of the matches, a 7.63 average rating. So some really high tallies there that, to be honest, for a fullback is quite mental. We've changed. We are now playing the Phantom Menace. He's playing a complete wingback again, this time on support role, and he's still doing fantastic stuff for Lyon. And the season before this, they actually picked PSG to the title, only losing 1 game to Nice in a 99-point season. So even though PSG had 98 points, they still didn't win the league because our Lyon managed to do the business. So we've got to be happy with that. Again, though, I think it's time we move him on. He needs to be at an elite club now. Lyon, although they've managed to win the league against PSG, he needs to go 1 step better. We're moving to the Premier League, viewers. We're moving him to Manchester City. So touchdown in England then in 2029. Yusufa Moukoko is there enjoying his time. Arsenal are actually winning the league and Jeff is the simulator who's an Arsenal fan. So, I mean, have you ever seen match fixing? Because this, I think there might have been some match fixing here, Jeff. But no, Ricardo Calafiori has 28 assists and the highest average rating again. That seems to happen every time. And this is him at his maximum. There is not a physical attribute below 15. Every single one of them is green. It looks absolutely sublime. Even on his mental attributes, we have even more of greens that we can see. Vision now. I mean, anticipation's 18. 18 anticipation. It's such a good attribute. A very underrated attribute. And it works so well going forward and defensively. The attributes though for technicals have risen slightly too. We have 15 crossing, meaning he is so dangerous on that left hand side, whipping balls in. If your tactics suggest that he plays, your fullback plays early crosses from deep or crosses from the byline, whatever it is, this guy is probably going to find your strikers either way because he has great vision, great crossing, good anticipation, everything like that goes for it. £16 million now he's worth. He's 27 years of age, £60 million. He can play so many good roles. Let's take a look at his history then. So we moved him for 69 million. I feel like Jeff's done that on purpose, a dirty sod. His first season though in England, 5 goals, 18 assists. Player of the matches was a 7.52. His second season though, I mean, that average rating is 7.84 in the Premier League. And if you consider how many good clubs are in the Premier League, to get an average rating that high of almost 8 is absolutely incredible. 19 assists, 16 player of the matches in total. It's almost 50% of his games. The third season, sorry, he didn't get nowhere near as many player of the matches, but he did get 1 more assist. Still a high average rating, still 5 goals in the season. He won the league the last 2 seasons before Arsenal, the Champions League. Has he managed to win one? He has. He's won a Champions League at Manchester City the first season that he was here. So, I mean, let's take a look at it. All German final there. I mean, what? Hold on. Southampton reached the Champions League final. This is weird. What's happened here? And they took Man City to extra time. Where are they now? I need to know. They're still finishing in 6th place. They're still doing well in 6th place, but in 6 seasons, they got to the Champions League final. That's the biggest achievement out of all of this, and that's quite scary. Okay, so other competitions then. The Carabao Cup, we finished in the runners-up this season. Everything looks quite fine and dandy, though, for Calafiori. His whole simulation has been fantastic. In my opinion, viewers, he is probably the best well-rounded complete wing-back, especially on that left-hand side. But to be honest, there's no other competitors on the right-hand side. This year on Football Manager is very poor on that right-hand side, hence why we've only done 2 right-backs in the simulations of this playlist, and they haven't really been the best, to be honest. The left-hand side is just so much far superior, and this guy could be the best one out of the lot. Nuno Mendes was up there, but Calafiori, £5 million is just, that's so good. What do you reckon though? Is this guy better than Nuno Mendes? Is this guy better than Thierry Small? Let me know down in the comments. But thank you very much for watching the video. Remember to smash the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Help me reach my dream of 20,000 subscribers by the time it hits my birthday in July. That will be fantastic. And of course, keep smashing the like button. Keep the campaign of YouTube Justice in the comment section for Omega Luke. That all really works in the algorithm to help me reach newer audiences, viewers. That's how we're going to get to 20,000. Working as a team. And when I get to 20,000, then it's the next goal of 25k. And then soon we're looking at full-time. And full-time means potentially more videos. Sid's looking like, oh crap. Anyway, I'll see you on Friday for another video. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.